Okay, let's go ahead and get things underway. Let me go ahead and just take care of the housekeeping here. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Show It, the live streaming show where I show an episode of a show and show my reaction to it. Well, I don't show the episode itself. I watch the episode of a show and show my reaction to it. But still, I'm trying to use show in a sentence as many times as I can because it's silly and so am I. So anyways, tonight's feature, we're going to be watching episode 6 of season 3 of the series Tulsa King. If you haven't seen this series, I kind of recommend it. It's a crime series, which is not usually my thing, but this one has Sylvester Stallone in it, and he's basically an ex-New York mafioso who's trying to make a name for himself out in Oklahoma and is actually succeeding at doing it. And, it comes down to how he runs things and the people under his command. He's called Dwight the General Manfredi. And I don't know. It's fun. I enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to watching this current episode. I am sorry if I do sound a little stuffy. My sinuses have been on fire tonight, or today, all of today, actually. There must be something in the air that is just making me sneeze, so I'm keeping a bunch of tissues nearby. I do apologize if I sneeze into the mic. I've been caught by surprise a couple of times already. So, with that in mind, though, we're going to go ahead and start looking at how we can get ready for this. Now, let me just go ahead. We're going to start the sound test. So I just plugged in the headphones. I'm putting on the headphones. I am muting the, whoa, why did you do that? I'm muting the desktop audio so that you guys should not be able to hear what I'm watching. And I'm going to play like the first, I don't know, 30 seconds of the episode. It's mostly going to be a recap, so I shouldn't get any plot details. But hopefully you guys are not hearing anything. If you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I just like to know these things. Okay. See, I like that Frank Grillo has actually gotten me to care about his character now. I'm sorry, that was hilarious last episode. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got about 30 seconds in. Dunmire is having his one of his hissy fits. And everything sounds pretty good. Hopefully you guys did not hear anything, and we're going to get started in just a couple of minutes here. Now, before we get started, I just need to let you know, if you're new to these live streams, or if you are one of the generous souls watching the VOD long after I have recorded this, just to let you know, if you're coming here looking to hear audio or see video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What you're going to get is this. This is what you're going to get. It is basically the camera pointed at me. I'm watching the episode and reacting to it. Now you will have you will have an opportunity with the timer down here to know where I am, so that way you can watch it along with me if you like. And at some point in the future, I will be making reaction video content off of this footage. So if that's not what you're interested in, I understand. Please feel free to click away. I don't want to waste your time, and I certainly don't want the negative engagement that I sometimes get from people who think that no one wants to watch this with me. I have people that actually do. So anyways, with all that said, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to make I did say we're going to make reaction video content off of this, so there will be an intro, there will be the viewing, there will be what I call the post-mortem, where we review and react to what we've seen, and then there will be an outro, and we'll be done. So that's how things are going to go. And yeah, I think we are just about good to go. I said that we were going to start with an intro, and we are going to do that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Show It, the live streaming show where I show myself an episode of a show and show my reaction to it. How many times can I use the word show in one sentence? Well, my record right now is 4. So, in any case, I think what we're going to be watching tonight, actually, I know what we're going to be watching tonight, is going to be Tulsa King, Season 3, Episode 6. This episode is entitled Bubbles. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out throughout the course of the episode itself. Please remember that Show It is a watch party and reaction, so this will serve as a watch party and reaction to the, to the Season 3, Episode 6 of Tulsa King, entitled Bubbles. All right. So one of my big issues with this show in general is that it tends to advance the plot, and then, like, the next episode, it'll bring things back a step, you know? Sometimes it'll take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Sometimes it'll take 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. Or sometimes it'll take 3 steps forward and 3 steps back. And that's annoying. That's really annoying. And I do at least like that they lampshade that. They at least acknowledge, okay, yeah, no, I screwed up and I got us to this point where we didn't have to be there. And I appreciate that. And I like the characters and I like the writing enough to where I can kind of forgive it. But once it starts happening like over and over, or we see some conveniently inconvenient timing on when Musso needs Dwight, for instance, it just kind of feels like things are a bit contrived. And I really wish the show were better at portraying things a little bit more naturally. So, with that said, during the last episode, I came to realize, like I started to realize fairly early on this season, I was like, I didn't really like Bevilaqua last season. This season, things seem to be a little different. Bevilaqua actually seems to be treating Dwight as less of a pain in the ass and more of like a reluctant brother. And I've really noticed that. Like they bicker and they bitch at each other whenever they're together. But at the end of the day, Bevilacqua has got like Bill has got Dwight's back. And I'm really happy about that. I'm one of those people, like when I was watching Cobra Kai, I was waiting for the day that Daniel and Johnny became friends. I like when enemies kind of like, you know, transcend their conflicts and end up becoming friends. So naturally, I was more than a little concerned for how episode 5 ended, because it ended with Bill Bevilacqua getting ambushed by, probably, I'm thinking, either Quiet Ray's men or maybe Dunmire's men or even possibly Musso's men. Not sure yet. And at this point, I really want to find out. And we are going to do that in just a moment. Thank you for watching. Or no, sorry. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Also, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this episode, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think that's everything, so we're going to go ahead and get things underway. I need to blow my nose again because my sinuses hate me. Oh, oh God, don't develop allergies, guys. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and slide these headphones on. I'm gonna go ahead and get into pose. Well, yeah, no, we are good to go. All right, let me call up my tools real quick. I need the script for the timer. The timer should be at 00. All right, guys. So the way things work, I'm going to throw out the thwip. Once I throw out the thwip, about a second later, I'm going to hit play on the feature. And then about a second after that, I'm going to hit go on the timer. So what I'm going to do right now is give myself about 2 seconds on the timer. We're just going to put it up right there. And that way, by the time I hit play, everything should hopefully be synced up. All right. Okay. All right. And I think we are ready. Okay. All right. You guys ready? I'm ready for some Tulsa King. All right. Okay, everyone. Tulsa King, Season 3, Episode 6, Bubbles. Here we go. All right. There we go. See, Bill is trying to circle wagons with Dwight, and Dwight's kind of just blowing him off. And then Dunmire is being a prick. Workplace accident. Oh my God. Yeah, see, and now Bill is like, am I supposed to trust you? See, and now I care about Bevilaqua, which I would not have said last season. See, right now my finger on the rat is actually Joanne. Surprised he's telling Joan this much. Oh, what is the word? See, yeah, I have not trusted Joanne for a while. If it's not her, that's fine. I've been wrong before, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bodhi wants to talk to Mitch. That's probably not good. Oh, Bodhi. Ooh. You need to tap me back or it doesn't count. Ooh. Tulsa PD. Okay, well, if he's not with Tulsa PD, then who is? Like, who is he? What is he doing here? Letting them know that they're the ones that. See, I have a feeling like it's making it look like Cole is going to turn tail on Daddy, which, at this point, I'm okay with. I'm not sure how far Cole can be trusted, but he does seem to be having a genuine crisis of conscience, so we'll see. I don't know. Permanent. Permanent. All right, here we go. What? A bottle in front of me? Oh, then a frontal lobotomy. Huh. About paperwork. Yep. Yep. Not quite black market, but, gray market. How is he like so informed on this? Johnny Wednesday? Uh, I don't know. Mitch, I trust. Cleo, she's a bit hot-headed. Oh, God. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. Come on, these are your friends. This is your family. Oh boy. Set it up and let's hopefully knock it down. Okay, where is Bevilaqua then? And where is Armand? We still haven't seen him. Is that you? Yeah, it's you. How's the weather? Oh God, they're talking in code. Bubbles? Okay, where is Bubbles? Where the hell is Tulsa? I like all of these characters that he has working with him. Hell, I even like Grace, even though she can be kind of a pain sometimes. How are you gonna get it? How are you gonna get the booze? Oh, what are they doing? Wasn't that wasn't that Tulsa PD? Okay, I'm not crazy about this. Or were those just security guards? I couldn't quite tell. Um, I mean, that's just kind of the way she is, you know? Wow. They just walked up to the guys holding their distillery hostage and just stun gunned them. I mean, that's going to look terrible for them. Like, that's going to look terrible to the authorities, you know? I don't know. Sack Rider? Oh my God. Ooh. All kinds of casual racism right there. Oh boy. Can just not resist taking pokes at Cole. Really? Your men will be watching because if those were your men over at the distillery, oh, of course he does. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. That's at least a good what, 6, 7 hours? Yacht music? Oh God. I do like the relationship between Tyson and Dwight, you know? They it's like it's a different type of father-son relationship than he has with his actual dad, but it works for what he's trying to do. And wow. Okay. They're gonna go after him. Oh my God. All right, just random guys with guns that the Dunmires happen to know. All right. Why are they going to St. Louis? Art? Uh-oh. Yeah, he's like, I don't want to touch this conversation. Yes, that's very bad. Musso. It's gotta be, yeah, it's freaking Musso. Come on, man. Why did you do that? Freaking, I really want to know why, because if it's just to create this inconvenience, it's kind of pissy writing, you know? Why? Real meets real. I mean, he's not wrong. Talk about working in mysterious ways. What's going down here? And yes, Tyson and Dwight. Oh, here comes their adversary. Is it Cole? That's the question. Or is it the rednecks? See? It's like he knows everything is coming. Let's wait and see how this plays out. Bigfoot's just sitting in the car behind him. Just Damn. Okay, so Cole was at least smart enough to watch. Yep. You don't go up against Manfredi like that. You know, he's smart. You gotta think ahead. Yes, sir. Here you go. Robert Tremaine. Okay. Ooh. Uh-huh. This is a Dunmire cop, isn't it? I'm thinking it's a Dunmire cop. Why is he grinning? Rush him. Or don't, I guess. I don't know. Uh-oh, time to pick up the phone. Oh, man. God, this guy is a piece of shit. Like, he should be doing all that himself. Instead, he's manipulating his son to do it for him. Give him a couple extra bucks. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't need your phone number. It's good. My gangster lean. Don't underestimate people like that. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. They're so cute. This cannot be above board. Yep. All right. I mean, I guess if they got you in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, all right. Now, what are you going to do with him? Because if that's an actual cop, that's a real bad idea. Wow. Okay, they killed this walkie-talkie. They killed this motorcycle. I guess he won't be a problem for at least 24 hours. And they're back on their way. All this code. What's weird? Yeah. Well, I would hope so. I mean, the money, that's a big motivator. Wow. Okay. Bonnie and Clyde. What are we getting into now? I will say that cop was one sleazy looking cop. Oh. It just does. Don't question it. Just do. I mean, at this point, I would say Dwight has earned their trust on that front, at least. There he is, Mr. Quiet Ray. Toilet water? Oh, okay. Pork belly? Jesus, guys. So, bubbles, huh? Everybody being as punctual as they can. Wow. All right. Fine. I'll fix the clock. Random person I don't know. All right. I guess we're doing the gangster strut together. Variety. And here we are in Arkansas. Wow. Tell me what you really think. Get over here. I'm pretty sure he heard all of that, but whatever. Nice to see you too. It's too clear the milkshakes. Uh-huh. Very funny. Oh, what do we got here? What's gonna happen? Whoa. All right, his boy came with him. Oh. Hmm. Whoa. Oh, man. No. Damn. Damn. Uh-oh. Yep. Unbelievable. Trying to murk him himself. I mean, like, it's not like he threw Ray out there. God, what an asshole. Okay. I don't know. I don't find myself caring all that much about Cleo. Okay. Are you kidding me? We'd never even see Armand and you frickin' kill him off? I'm not gonna lie, that kind of pisses me off. You better pick up, dude. Wouldn't take his call. That's never a good sign. Okay. All right. We are at the credits and we've got about, I don't know, about a minute of credits left. So we're just going to let it play out. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to think, like, what have we learned in this episode that is important to know? Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll talk about it during the post-mortem, but okay, please don't try to autoplay something else. I really hate that. All right, and let me go ahead and stop the timer, and then we're going to go ahead and just hold on. And then we are just going to reset it. And then we can send that tool away. Okay. All right. Okay. So so as far as this episode goes, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to recall what new information we've learned in this episode that, that I give a damn about. I guess there are a couple of things here. First of all, Cole Dunmeyer is a moron and is just so easily manipulated by his dad, trying to please him, and he just doesn't have the skill sets to do it. He just keeps screwing up whenever he goes up against Dwight, and he should just learn better. And apparently he can't. Let's see. Grace and Bodhi just kind of ended out on the road, and Bodhi basically said something along the lines of, "Well, this is an opportunity, and I like it." So he's at least in Dwight's corner for now. Armand they would bring him up every single episode this season, and then in this episode, they basically reveal that he apparently hung himself. And I'm not sure. I'm kind of pissed about that, actually. You don't have someone who came through at the end of season two like that die off screen. Like, if you want to write him out of the show and have him go missing or something like that, that's fine. But why do you bring him up every single episode of this season and then go, oh, yeah, he's dead? He's dead. He killed himself and, he did it off screen. Like, why even mention him and make him part of the story then? It just smacks of inconsistent writing, and it's just one of the reasons that I have issues with this show as much as I love it. As soon as I saw the door where Bevilaqua was being held, that immediately said government facility to me. So I knew it was Musso. I was like, and of course we see him, and we don't know why he's got Bevilaqua. Like, is he doing it for leverage over Dwight? That's the only thing I can think of, and he's already got lots of leverage over Dwight, so I don't understand why he had to do that as well. So, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I want Quiet Ray gone. I want Dunmire gone, and at this point, I freaking want Musso gone too. Um, but I mean, I guess the show is pretty good at making you change your opinions about people as they go. Quiet Ray is one of those people that I'm just like, okay, he's kind of like Dunmire. He's quiet and menacing, and he operates from afar. And I mean, we've already got Dunmire for that. If you're going to have someone being New York and just meddling with things over in Oklahoma, then I mean, I don't know, like, just have it be Vince, have it be someone else. And I don't know. I feel like they've almost got too many plates in the air that they're trying to juggle, and something's going to spill and break in a bad way, I think, if they don't streamline things a little bit, or if the writing quality does not rise quickly. So, again, with that said, though, I mean, I definitely enjoyed certain parts of this movie, or I definitely enjoyed certain parts of this episode. I liked them having Bigfoot, like, kind of trailing them. And I mean, again, it just shows Dwight thinks ahead for stuff like this. I'm kind of surprised those idiots that followed them were not aware that, oh yeah, that's Bigfoot right there. Like, they had no clue who he was. They didn't realize that he was with them. And so he was able to just go up, ambush them, and take them out while Dwight and Tyson shopped for snacks. That was funny. Um, I think Dwight assuming that Ray took Bevilaqua was, I don't know. I tend to think Dwight is smarter than that. And I don't know. I kind of wonder, like, he's a man who thinks ahead, except when he doesn't. And that's kind of annoying. Um, I keep wondering, like, when he's going to wise up. And I think the answer, at least as far as I can tell with the writing, is that he'll wise up when the plot demands that he wise up. And I'm sure I'll enjoy it when he does. But I really just kind of wish that, the people making this show had a better idea of how to kind of consistently handle things. Personally, I think that the mole for the FBI is Joanne. That, to me, she just screams it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. And oh God, what else? There was at least one other thing I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, Quiet Ray. Um, his um, his assumption that Dwight was trying to have him whacked. I was just like, really? Why? You guys meet under a truce flag, and you assume that I don't know. A good leader listens to his potential adversaries as well as his friends and tries to make decisions with the best information at hand. Quiet Ray's just not doing it for me, you know? So he seems to be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just, let Dwight dangle and I'm not going to take his call and let him know that I'm holding a grudge. And all right, dude, it's your funeral, We'll see what happens. We're past the midway point of the season, so I'm definitely in for a penny, in for a pound here. But I mean, especially this season, I'm definitely seeing a lot of flaws in the writing, and I really wish they would address those. I really do. But who knows? Maybe in the next episode they will. In any case, despite its issues, I did enjoy this episode, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. What'd you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. And finally, channel memberships are now live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content, as well as a few other benefits. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. All right, and I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right, and I don't see any comments, so I think we're actually done with the full stream. So, all right. Okay, thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.